Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Seth Lugo. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 640.
And now it's even up. Ripped on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the game.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And Judge takes a strike. And it's second. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Ben Rice digs in now. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s.
Ball, that's low.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Kansas City. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Just missed. Tap foul at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. No one can get there. It falls in. In comes the run from second, and they take a 3-run lead. Relay throw to third, in there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I love seeing a nice triple into the gap. It's just a great baseball play. You've got to get out of the box. You've got to cut the bases, and sometimes you've got to pick up your third base coach. And on top of that, nice swing to barrel up the ball out front, and he was on his horse the entire way to third. Very well done.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Paul Goldschmidt now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bellinger, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Inside ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner in third here, nobody out. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging. Now one away. And let's take a look at the lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Still only one out here in the inning. Foul ball there. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. This one in the air center field. And that is that. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees 3, KC coming to bat. Back here in Kansas City, and towing the slab here, Garrett Cole. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Someone with, I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Ball, that's out.
Garcia, in his 3rd season, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not shortstop.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And the 0-1. Out to short. Caballero. Fires to first. Out on a bang-bang play.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
There's the strike. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. And that's a strikeout looking. Some high cheese for strike 3. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail it here 3-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
In the air, left field, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1. That one missed. Out towards right center field. Caglione has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
That's a ball.
Base knock center field. Lead runner around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Rice wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Out to short. And that's the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. So here's the Royals DH, Salvador Perez. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grisham snags it on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Carter Jensen.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Jack Caglione now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball one.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That one missing inside. Just missed.
Outside.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now at the plate, Michael Massey. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. On the ground to third. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Kansas City moves closer on this solo blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Kansas City, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Up the middle. Witt over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air, right field. 2 down.
The batter, number 13. Second base.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Number 28, Kyle Isbell.
Bunting for a hit and foul ball. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Throws to first in time. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
For the Royals, the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Check swing went around. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball, that's down.
Out to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
The batter, number 7, shortstop
Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA. And
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. Yankees 3 and the Royals 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed.
Inside.
you know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the third
That pretty much split the
Ryan
zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Fought off foul. Caballero gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So now with one away and a man at second, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Caballero headed for the plate. The throw in, the tag, and he's safe. And they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Steven Cruz up and loosening in the pen. Morgan warming up as well. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Collins should have this one. He's got it.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's Judge now. He's already homered here in this one.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Hard hit right side. And that is the third out of the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go. Bottom four. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Ball. Yeah.
Swing and a pop-up. Goldie under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Salvador Perez.
In the air, right field, Judge moving back for this one. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher,
Carter Jensen will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. KC down in order, and they trail it 4-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now up is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
Right.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
That one fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Seth Lugo departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Steven
Royals,
Cruz takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. Yankees up by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. This one smoked on its way out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And they add a couple more. It's 6-1.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Aye. And he'll one. Popped up. Pasquantino gets under it. And that'll do it. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We head to the bottom of the fifth.
For the
Digging
Royals,
in, Jack
the right fielder, number
Caglione.
14.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Ball, that's out.
And a 2-1 on the way. Late on that fastball. Slider
Whoa,
misses
that misses
outside.
out.
In the air to left center. Grisham on his way over. And there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, number 1, Isaac Collins.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Yanks leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick
19,
outs.
second baseman, Michael Massey.
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, inside.
That one
That's ball
misses, and that's ball 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
2 down, nobody on. That one to first, and that chance handled. A flip to the pitcher covering. That is the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ryan McMahon.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Two-0. Jackknifes out of the way.
make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Up and in. And the count now 2-0. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fastball for a strike. Full count now. Wells thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Payoff pitch. To the backstop. That's ball 4.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one not close. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run homer, and they add on. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Steven Cruz out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Eli
Royals,
Morgan gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Foul ball still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Going 2 now. Judge tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And now, Ben Rice.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do. On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that's way high, and it's 1-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. To the right side, Pasquantino takes it himself, got him.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0. Missed with a changeup, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 0 for 3 in this one. And a 1-0. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score easily. And they now lead by 9.
The batter, number 13.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Eli Morgan won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Alex
Royals,
Lang taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
That's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. swinging for the K. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Yankees 10 and the Royals 1. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Here's a 1-1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable.
That's ball
and that
two.
story stunk by me. Anyway.
Ball 3.
Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Here's a high chopper. Goldie. He steps on the bag. One away. Bottom of the sixth.
Up next for the Royals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Garcia.
Foul ball. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
That one fouled off. 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
2 down, base is empty. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That misses, and that's ball 1. Stays alive. One and 2 here. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. That one pushed foul. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now a 10-2 ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
He swings and fouls one off. Yo, 1. Lang goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2017. The 1-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
That one to first, Pasquantino. Fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Check swing. He held up. And it's 1-0.
That's outside.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Aaron Judge would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. One run across to the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. And Judge spoils that one. The 0-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Yep, that ball went out.
Got it. Out number 3. Back here in Kansas City, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Foul ball there. That clips the zone. That is strike 2. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Jake Bird getting loose out there. Warren also throwing. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. That one misses. And that's ball 2. Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher on now, Jake
59.
Bird.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Nope. Ball 1.
foul ball.
That's ball 2.
The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Caglione up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Bouncer to second. Chisholm slings to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, in now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
Right.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Alex Lang gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
So they turn
Royals,
things over to the
number
righty,
31,
Nick Mears.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
The 0-1. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0. In the air to left center. Isbell on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one
Ball
off
one.
the mark. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, onto the bottom of the 8th, Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
Ball, that's off the plate.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out to short, Caballero. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Michael Massey.
Hey!
The Yanks up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a swing and a miss there. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Royals.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
Ball 1.
Man at first, one away. That's in there, and the count even 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Into center and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jake Bird is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Yarbrough gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered in this game. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
On the ground, Chisholm gets it to first, and Witt is out, and that'll do it. Royals strand a pair. It's 12-2.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Royals,
and on the mound is the closer, Lucas Erceg.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
In the air out to center is Bell. On the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball
Up
game.
next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at
Up next
first.
for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Wells stands in now and watches strike 1.
Here we go, Lucas.
The 0-2. And that one gets past the catcher. McMahon into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Man on second, 2 down. And that is in for a strike. 0-2.
Pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Ball down.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 2-2. Way high.
That's ball 3.
Aaron Judge to bat next. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. Got all of that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, you can never fault a guy for going after a hitter in a 3-2 count. He tried to challenge him, but just didn't have enough to get it by him. Really good swing and a nice home run.
So 2 down. It's Aaron Judge now. Splits the plate. 0-1.
No, inside.
Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Comes a 2-2. And there's a
Ball
ball.
3.
Ben Rice on deck for the Yankees. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And And a payoff pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And we're back. Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino.
Number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
Ball. That's inside.
Check swing, and he went. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's out.
And they'll do it again. A 2-2. And misses inside. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
'Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge moving under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, Carter.
One out, man at first. And here's the catcher, Carter Jensen.
Hey.
Oh, 1 now. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Line drive. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, number 14, Jeff Taglio.
Pasquantino off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
Yarbrough is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.